I purposely aced every bonus question on the college entrance exam just to get away from Liu Ruyan, the campus queen. After the exam, Liu Ruyan's girls mocked me. Jiang Xiaoyu. Liu Ruyan said she bombed the test. Remember to hand in a blank paper next time. Otherwise, you'll never get another chance to simp for her. Then they all burst out laughing. I looked at Liu Ruyan's disgusted face, nodded, and said I got it. But inside I was thinking, whoever wants to be this dog can have it. I'm done. I immediately called the butler and cut off all financial support to her family. I kicked them all out on the street. Liu Ruyan frantically called me 99 times. I didn't pick up once. Now she's panicking. Where was that energy before? In my past life, as the richest man's son, I pathetically simped for my family's driver's daughter. To marry her, I transferred my father's company to her name. But she spent my money dating someone else. She spoiled her boyfriend like a puppy while treating me like a servant. On her wedding day, I called to borrow money. She said coldly, "Being stalked by you all these years has been my nightmare. Jiang Xiaoyu, please just disappear." On my deathbed, I saw the woman holding me. The elite heiress I once rejected had been waiting for me all along. When I opened my eyes again, I was back in senior year. I was napping at my desk when that snake Liu Ruyan woke me up. Liu Ruyan said, "Liu Jinian's stomach hurts. Go buy him stomach medicine and grab food from the cafeteria. Get extra meat. He's too skinny, needs nutrition." Liu Jinian was lying on his desk surrounded by people fawning over him. Everyone felt sorry for his stomachache. And of course, the most concerned person was Liu Ruyan. Meanwhile, I was Liu Ruyan's brainless simp, sleeping in class, running errands for her after class, getting food, water, whatever. Now that I realized I'd been reborn, seeing Liu Ruyan's face again just made me laugh. "What gives her the right to treat me like trash?" Seeing me freeze, Liu Ruyan snapped, "What are you waiting for? Hurry up and come back quick." Then she walked over to Liu Jinian and gently rubbed his back. Liu Jinian glanced at me and said to Liu Ruyan, "Having Jiang Xiaoyu go doesn't seem right. I should just go myself." Liu Ruyan said, "What's the problem? He loves doing this stuff. If I don't let him, he gets upset, right?" She looked at me. I forced a smile and headed to the cafeteria without a word. This time I got 2 trays of food. A classmate next to me smirked. Getting food for the campus queen again? But she likes someone on Liu Jinian's level. Someone as good as her. She'd never look at trash like you. I asked him, "What kind of trash am I?" He sneered. "Aren't you just a servant's son? You ride to school with a young lady every day and think you can marry her? Wake up. A dumb, worthless guy like you will only ever be a servant in her house, washing her clothes, cleaning floors, changing her kids' diapers." I laughed bitterly. "Did Liu Ruyan tell you I'm a servant's son? I used to let her ride in my car to school because I liked her. But now everyone thinks Liu Ruyan's the rich girl and I'm the servant's kid." Hearing me say that, he rolled his eyes. "Obviously. Now hurry up and take lunch to the young lady. Stop messing around." Then he laughed again. Everyone around was laughing at me, at my pathetic simping, at my delusions. The bell rang. I left the cafeteria. I didn't go back to class. I sat down by the flower bed and ate both trays myself. I couldn't even remember the last time I had a proper meal. With no money, I couldn't afford decent food. I'd always wait until the market closed to pick through discarded vegetables. Meat? Forget about it. I finished both trays and barely satisfied my hunger. When I got back to class, the first bell had already rung. Liu Ruyan saw me walk in and asked angrily, "Why are you just getting here now? Where's the medicine?" "What medicine?" I looked at her coldly with none of my usual warmth. Liu Ruyan stared at me speechless. "The stomach medicine for Liu Jinian. I said his stomach hurt. Are you deaf? You can't even handle something this simple." I glanced at Liu Jinian's pale face. I asked, "What's my relationship with Liu Jinian? Why should I buy him medicine?" Liu Jinian's family wasn't well off. Ever since he met Liu Ruyan, she treated him really well. Every time my dad got me something nice, Liu Ruyan would give it to Liu Jinian. Even the watch on his wrist was mine. These two used my card, spent my money, enjoyed everything I had while treating me like a servant. Liu Ruyan said, "Jiang Xiaoyu, are you trying to start something? If you keep this up, don't blame me for ignoring you. You'll end up begging for my forgiveness." I stared at Liu Ruyan and found it hilarious. I said, "Why would I need your forgiveness? What did I do wrong?" Seeing me actually talk back to Liu Ruyan, everyone turned to look. "What's going on? This simp actually grew a spine?" Liu Ruyan froze for a moment. She looked at me, remembering all the times I'd begged her and warned, "If you've got the guts, don't ride home with me this afternoon." I nodded, "Sure." I walked to my seat and sat down, acting like I hadn't heard what she said. But inside, I'd already agreed. Liu Jinian's desk mate Wang Yan saw this and stood up to defend him. "Seriously, Jiang Xiaoyu, what's your problem? She just asked you to buy medicine." "You couldn't even do that? Don't you see Liu Jinian's not feeling well?" I looked at her coldly. "Then you can go buy it now." Wang Yan said smugly, "This is your job. Why should I go?" I said, "Liu Jinian's nothing to me. Why should I?" Wang Yan pointed at me. "You're a servant in the campus queen's house. Isn't that obvious?" Hearing that, I turned to Liu Ruyan. "Liu Ruyan, did you tell everyone I'm your family's servant?" I stared at her. Liu Ruyan looked guilty. "Of course not. People just guess because they see you get picked up in a fancy car. I just didn't correct them." She couldn't tell people her dad was just a driver, and she was my family driver's daughter. Now I'm the crazy one. Liu Ruyan walked over. We were desk mates. "Forget the medicine. I'll buy it myself later." Liu Ruyan figured, I like her, so naturally I wouldn't want to buy medicine for Liu Jinian. Liu Ruyan glanced at me and asked, "What about the food you got? You didn't buy medicine, but you got food, right?" She'd heard from someone at the cafeteria that I got 2 trays. I said calmly, "I ate it." "What?" I repeated. "I ate both trays." I nodded. The students in front turned around and looked at me with disgust. Are you a pig? You ate both trays? They were used to kissing up to Liu Ruyan and looking down on me. Before, I tried to stay on their good side since they were her friends, hoping they'd put in a good word for me. Now I realize I spoiled them way too much. Every time Liu Ruyan treated them to meals, it was with my money. I said calmly, I spent my own money. Whether I eat 2 trays or 20, it's my money. Their faces turned dark. Your money all comes from the campus queen's family though, right? But Liu Ruyan was already pissed off, especially since I didn't get her food and she went hungry. She was fuming. She yelled at me, Zhang Xiaoyu, you brought this on yourself. I hope you can last more than 2 days this time. Then she stood up, grabbed her stuff, and said to Lu Jinian's desk mate Wang Yan, Babe, let's switch. You sit with him. This was how she always punished me when she was mad. She'd refuse to be my desk mate. After all, I had begged her to sit with me. She was supposed to be my tutor, helping me study. But thinking back, when did Liu Ruyan ever actually help me? She just bossed me around. She probably thought this would make me cave. But I didn't react. Liu Ruyan didn't get lunch. Lu Jinian kept feeling sick from his stomach. After school, my Maybach was parked at the gate. I walked straight out and headed to the car. Everyone knew I'd pissed off Liu Ruyan and was waiting to see me humiliated. Seeing me shamelessly get in the car, people started gossiping. Didn't he refuse to buy her food? How's he still mooching rides? He's just a servant's son. Does he think he's the young master now? The campus queen isn't even here yet and he's getting in the car. The campus queen is way too nice. If I dealt with some ungrateful servant's kid like this, I'd fire him immediately. I ignored all the mockery. I got in the car and told the driver, Drive. The driver looked at me. But Miss Liu isn't here yet. Let's wait. Sometimes she's late because of student council stuff, and you always wait. I thought I'd have to wait forever today, but here you are telling me to drive. Seeing the driver ignore my order and defend Liu Ruyan instead, I found it laughable. Uncle Liu, my dad only has one son. Where did this young lady come from? The driver said, Young master, did you fight with Liu Ruyan? Don't worry, I'll discipline her when we get back. I said, Don't bother, just drive. I don't want to ride with her and I don't want to see her again. Uncle Liu hesitated and didn't listen to me. He knew way too well how scared I was of Liu Ruyan. Whenever she said anything, I never dared talk back. Even if he ignored me, I wouldn't do anything. At most, Liu Ruyan would scold me, thinking that I'd inherit the family fortune and all that money would go to his daughter. The driver didn't see himself as a driver anymore. He was already acting like a father-in-law. I frowned. Dad had wanted to fire him for a while after hearing he was gambling. Dad felt uncomfortable keeping someone like that around. But back then, I was an idiot and kept defending him. I thought if he stayed, Liu Ruyan could stay at the Zhang house too. So I said so many good things about him, claiming he was so nice to me. That's why this driver still has a job. And now he won't even listen to me, the actual young master. There they are. Seeing Liu Ruyan at the gate, Uncle Liu quickly got out of the car. He went to help Lu Jinian. The two of them walked to the car together. Uncle Liu opened the door for them, and Liu Ruyan was about to help Lu Jinian in. Because I liked Liu Ruyan and wanted her to ride home with me, Lu Jinian always rode with us. The driver would drop him off first, then take us home. Not just that, in the morning we'd have to wake up super early to pick up Lu Jinian first. Before Lu Jinian got in, I spoke up. Didn't you say you weren't riding home with me? Why are you getting in my car? Students watching started yelling, What's Zhang Xiaoyu's problem? This is obviously the campus queen's car, and he won't even let the young lady ride? Everyone was talking. Liu Ruyan looked at me, her expression stiff. She didn't understand what got into me today. I wouldn't even take the out she was giving me. Do you really have to do this? I decided to forgive you for what happened at lunch, Zhang Xiaoyu. If you keep making a scene... I cut her off. I don't need your forgiveness. Go home yourself. Don't ride with me. Liu Ruyan's face went white, then red. She knew everyone saw her as a rich girl. If she didn't get in this car, wouldn't her cover be blown? She just reached out and yanked me out of the car, then let Lu Jinian get in. Ruyan, you're going too far. I'll admit, she pissed me off. I can't remember a lot of things from before. But seeing Liu Ruyan's face now, I have no idea how I put up with her before or why I thought she was so great. Liu Ruyan ignored me. She clearly wasn't going to reason with me. She ordered the driver to go. Uncle Liu actually drove off. I was left standing there. Everyone watching burst out laughing. Good, that's exactly how you treat him. So unreasonable. I pulled out my phone. This phone was one Liu Ruyan bought herself, a cheap Nokia worth a few $100. To make her happy, I gave her the iPhone my dad got me for my birthday and took her crappy phone. Back then, I thought I was protecting her pride. Now looking at this piece of junk, I just find it ridiculous. But I still called my dad. A minute later, the Maybach that just left came back and stopped at the gate again.